Chapter 1. He reaches out. In that day you will know that I am in my Father. John chapter 14, verse 20. Philip's looking in the wrong place. Do you not believe that I am in the Father and the Father is in me? Jesus asks. John chapter 14, verse 10. I've been with you all for a long time now. There's something Jesus wants Philip to grasp for himself, to know on the inside. Like Jesus, Philip is from the north, from Galilee. He's drawn to Jesus early on in Jesus' ministry, and Jesus has plans for him. Philip later becomes an apostle, one of the 12. He witnesses Jesus' ascension and receives the pouring out of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost. But here in John chapter 14, he's said to Jesus, "Lord, show us the Father, and it is enough for us." Verse 8. That has always made me smile. Well, that would be enough, wouldn't it? Encountering the Father, seeing God, knowing Him, seeing Him face to face. Philip is longing for reality. He's longing for God. He's longing for something beautiful. Perhaps you find yourself longing at the moment too. Philip already knows who likely has the answer. I guess he thinks Jesus will either grant his request somehow, or tell him to wait a while, maybe a long while. But Jesus gets Philip to change perspective. He tells Philip he's already looking God right in the eye. If you had known me, you would have known my Father also. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, "Show us the Father"? Do you not believe that I am in the Father and the Father is in me? John chapter 14, verses 7 and 9 through 10. To know Jesus is to know the Father. Seeing Jesus the Son is seeing the Father. That makes sense, Jesus explains, because I am in the Father and the Father is in me. Or, as he puts it in John chapter 10, because I and the Father are one, verses 30 and 38. I grew up in a non-Christian family. God was definitely not in the picture. But I started to think Christianity might have something in it when I got to know some Christian friends at music college. I was on a gap year before heading off to university to study science. It was a time of change. I still remember a lakeside holiday we took as a family that year. I had my books on knowing God with me, and I suppose I was hoping for something special. One day I went around the lake for a run, something I usually enjoy. The path was right by the water's edge. A few miles in, trying to bat away an insect, I managed to bat my own glasses into the water. Then, near-sighted as I am, I had to make my way slowly back to the hotel to get help, just to recover the glasses. This seemed to sum up the frustration of the week. I needed spiritual sight, and I knew it. Learning things about God by itself was proving not enough. I wasn't reckoning yet with just how personal God is. Knowing him meant relating for real, and I had barely begun to do that. I didn't need concepts. I needed a person. Jesus' words to Philip in John chapter 14 might surprise us. Here's Jesus right in front of Philip, a person, a friend, someone Philip can relate to and get to know better. And Jesus says, in effect, as you see me, Philip, as you sense my heart and what I'm like, you're seeing the Father. I and the Father are one. Not quite the answer Philip expected. His mind goes back. He was having dinner with Jesus. To his surprise, Jesus got up from the table, took off his outer clothing, and tied a towel around his waist. John chapter 13, verses 3 through 5. He went to each disciple. He came to Philip, and he washed Philip's feet.